Hey guys, in today's video is a rather new series where I try to walk you guys through what's my monthly expenses as a 28 years old now, living in KL, working in KL, right? Yep, so let's just start, right? So I will just give you guys a big number, right? So in the month of January is a super painful one. The total expenses here is 14,082 ringgit. No, I am not earning this much. I am not even a majority of it, but I think there's some caveat to it where I go through in the next slide. So let's break the expenses down. So in the month of January, I had the opportunity to go for a short work trip in Singapore for a week. Hence, I spent like 5K over there for the course of 5 days. That includes the airplane, the Grab, the transportation, the hotel. But all these are technically claimable, so it's not really what I actually spent, and I can get this money back maybe next month also, but I will just put it under here, right? The second category, it will be bills and utilities. Um, it come up to a total of 1.7K. This is also an abnormal high one. Typically, it hovers around 1.1, 1.2K per month. So, giving you guys a context, I'm renting a three-bedroom condo with my partner. We are splitting all the rental and utility 50-50. And also, actually, this month, we decided to buy a new TV for our home. It's a relatively budget one, like a 1.1K TV. I'm actually quite excited because I'm living um ever since I moved out for the past like 5 or 6 years or so. I never had a TV. I always rely on a laptop to watch the latest Netflix show or whatever. So I decided enough is enough, and let's just get a budget TV for the time being. So it came up to 1.7K this month, but I do foresee this number will go down next month lah to 1.1 or 1.2K. Right. So the next line of item, it will be therapy. So it's also 1.7K. So I think one good thing about my company currently is that they are providing certain benefits that I can use. One of it is the mental health claims that I can claim. There's a certain limit to it, but I won't go to the details, right? But I think it would be good for me to sign up for sessions of therapy for my mental health. So I've been struggling a little bit about stress, about relationships here and there. So I think it will be good to start. Hence, I straight away sign up for a 12 session therapy. So this is also claimable. So I don't foresee this is a recurring item for next month. So yeah, so actually it's not that much, right? The next item is cafe slash coffee related items, right? So as many of you guys do not know, I am a very I love coffee, right? To me, coffee is a morning ritual that I really enjoy. I couldn't really live without coffee, and I don't enjoy coffee out there as well. So I really enjoy the ritual of making my own coffee. I actually had a full setup before, but actually last year I decided to upgrade my grinder and also my espresso machine. Probably I will put up a picture over here about my setup, but so I use 0% installment for it, even though I have a cash for it already, as per my last video, right? But I think I just decided to pay 0% installment because it's easy that way. I don't have to fork out cash, and my cash is still earning interest somewhere, right? So I think I'm happy that in the month of January, my grinder 3 months installment has been fully paid. So I expect this number to go down next month as well. Espresso machine, I've already this month I already paid 2 out of 6 payments. It's a rather expensive one. I think it's 5.3K in total that I bought. I don't remember the number already, but I paid 2 out of 6 payments, and this is 0%, so I think it's quite worth it. Yeah. Food and beverage, right? So food and beverage, this one comprises of three different categories. Number one is eating out. groceries and also food deliveries. I think it's relatively standard, even though I've been traveling. I traveled to work trip for a week, but I have been eating out a lot actually as well. For especially for the past few weeks because it's Chinese New Year season, right? And this is the month of gathering where I eat with friends. I eat more food deliveries. There's also Grab vouchers, Grab discounts, Grab dine out deals. So that's something that I try to splurge on. But I think I'm happy to see that it's not even 1,000 ringgit per month. So yeah, I think this number is actually quite healthy. The eating out also kind of is I also cover some of my partner's food expenses whenever we eat out, but our groceries are typically split in the middle, and also food deliveries are also split in the middle, so that helps a little bit. But overall, I'm happy to see that I'm not actually spending that much in food. I think what I want to reduce is actually food deliveries, but I think working remotely, and I don't, even though I have the time to cook, but sometimes when both my partners are busy in meetings, there's back-to-back meetings, then that's where we rely a lot on the food delivery side. So actually, yeah, but I think my budget for every single month for food is roughly 1K each, so that is still fine to me. Going to the next category, I think is gift and donation. As you guys know, it's Chinese New Year in January, right? Even though I'm not married, but I do have the obligation to kind of give ang pao to my parents, to my nieces and nephews. I have two nieces and one nephew, so I do give them as well, and I do buy some gifts to my partner's parents as well. So this 1K isn't much per se, but I think it's a one-off payment, January specific. So I think it's still okay lah. But January itself is a very painful month. So the second item is fees and charges. This one, I think it's extremely stupid. I think 200 ringgit of it is extremely stupid, right? So when I travel 1 week to Singapore for a work trip, right, and I actually forgotten to park my car to the rightful place. So my car got clamped when I got back, and I had to pay like a clamp fee. And also I lost my NRIC as well, so I have to pay that as well. So, and also I have like ChatGPT monthly subscription of 90 ringgit also. Um, I am trying to see the value of this. I don't think I'm fully maximizing it yet in terms of helping me think outside the box and so. But I think I'm using it mainly to kind of break down complicated like tech related items, or just give me a summary, or maybe help me communicate better since I work mostly remotely. Right. So I think 90 ringgit per month maybe is worth it, but I don't think I maximize the value. So I think another category would be family. I think this is just family related items. 300 ringgit. It's a recurring item. So I don't see this a problem at all. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. The next item is transportation. This month I spent 263 ringgit and 77 cents on petrol and toll. So I think this is a rather on high side because firstly, 1 week I'm not in Malaysia. I shouldn't be spending so much on transportation. But I think it's the month of January and I'm driving a not so fuel efficient car. So Chinese New Year I've been going to and fro from my parents' place and my place every single day, and to go visiting, and also I've been using all the tolls and all, right. So I think this is rather a high one lah, but I think next month it will reduce. Since actually I work remotely, and if I go to office, I try to use the MRT because it's cheaper that way, right? So shopping, right? So for me, I don't shop that much in terms of clothing. So I spent 240 ringgit this month on shopping because of Chinese New Year. Definitely, I only wear Uniqlo clothes at the moment. I don't have a very good sense of fashion, but this one I spent 240 ringgit. But I don't think it's recurring. I only buy clothes like once a year. So this is I will assume this will be gone next month. So friends and lover category. So this is an interesting one. So in January, I think last year I did decided to give my partner an AirPods Pro 2, and I somehow used a 6 months installment instead of 3 months, which I highly regret. I really don't like a small sum of money, rough 1K or so, to be tied out so long, right? But I did opt for 6 months. I'm not sure what I'm doing there, but I've paid off 2 out of 6 here, and some of the clothing gift that I gave to my partner as well. So that comes to 200 ringgit. But I think this one will reduce as well. So for insurance, nothing much can say. So a lot of people actually their insurance has risen uh more than 20%. So do I. Actually my new insurance is 300 plus ringgit. Then I decided to so my initial insurance is 260 ringgit, and then it rises up to 310. That's where I decided to reduce some of the riders to make my insurance more of a affordable one. Um but yeah, my plan so far, I think I'm quite okay with the current 200 ringgit insurance because I don't foresee myself using a lot of the riders, the extra riders. So I got rid of that, only maintaining the pure medical plus some little other coverage here and there. So I think these 200 ringgit a month is still kind of manageable lah. I think personal care, this one is not really a recurring one, but I do cut my hair once a month. But I don't have like 100 ringgit haircut, only like 40 bucks. The rest of it is miscellaneous item. To be fair, I don't remember most of it. But let's see. Um, Pets, I think surprisingly, the next category pets is 92 ringgit. So this is something that I split with my partner. Is so roughly it will be 200 ringgit lah, actual bill. I think it's more of the litter box, the food, all their litters, all their um showering, their shampooing, all these things do add up. But I still think my two cats currently brings me so much joy, more than 100 ringgit a month. So I think this is something that I'm willing to spend on. I'm happy to spend on. Probably I will put up two of my cats over here for visualization purposes, right? Um, Charity. So this is not really charity per se, but I believe this 44 ringgit is a one-time thing. Do you know January where there's like Toto hype where everyone just started to buy Toto and try their luck to win the X million amount of ringgit. So typically I don't buy all these lottery tickets, but I think I would just want to join in the fun. And so like I spend 44 ringgit just to buy a group of numbers, which in the end of the day I earn nothing. So this is just a fun thing to do. And sports, I think I have only one session of badminton with my friends. A lot of my sport this month is free. I was just running around. Just did an 8 km run yesterday, feeling very good, and it's free. So yeah, all in all, I think that 14,000 seems a lot, but I think once you break it down to some of the things that I can actually get back, the net expenses is 7K. But this 7K itself, if I really want to justify it, I could, right? So some other one time like Chinese New Year gift, there's a lot of partner gifting and all. I definitely can do much, much better. And actually this expense is extremely unhealthy to my budget because I don't even earn that much, to be honest, right? So yeah, this is just the summary of what I spent in the month of January. So if you like something in this format, do let me know down in the comments. Yeah, looking forward to do more of this actually, to kind of see how do I manage my money better. If you have any advice, do share in the comment section as well. All right, thank you.